Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, the story so far.
This planet's Dragon Balls can grant 2 wishes. So, guess who's back? It's Cooler!
This can't be!
It's over, Frieza! Over here, quickly!
Shall begin rewinding time.
You only have a moment.
What's up, guys? Cyanide's playing some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Last we left off, we are on the final stretch. We spoke to God Destruction Beers and he was not happy about the situation whatsoever. He couldn't find Toa, so he tried to take his anger out on us, but we reassured him that we will handle Toa and Mira respectively, so that is the last part of our mission to handle. During this time, I've actually managed to do a little bit of training here and there, and I've actually managed to hit level 90. And not only did I hit level 90, but I also managed to get Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan unlocked. So now I'm on an even playing field with Goku and Vegeta, and we're about to showcase our power to our enemies. So without further ado, let's get into it.
It's been quiet lately. Too quiet.
I normally like things quiet, but this is making me nervous.
Maybe we should take action.
What sort of action?
I've been thinking about that masked Saiyan.
Didn't he turn out to be Bardock?
Unlike the others, I can't imagine Bardock working with Mira.
Truth be told, neither can I. I don't imagine him working for anybody else who would try to enslave him again.
There was something about him. Almost like he was under mind control.
Mind control? So you think that if we free him, he might join our side?
If he still has his memories of when they did this to him, he should be able to tell us their plans.
If we find out when Bardock vanished, Toa and Mira should be there too. Then that's what we'll do.
Let's get to it. Today's work will be an investigation. I'll be tagging along.
You're actually gonna help me this time? Sweet.
It looks like they used a wormhole to capture Bardock. But what is this place, anyway? It reminds me of Earth, but everything is ruined.
Dang, bro, on site?
Show yourself in flash, Toa.
At least talk to her first.
I've been waiting. Simply tracing our steps would eventually lead you to the wormhole. I suppose it's only a matter of time.
Woo. Okay.
No way. Bardock is
Okay.
a lot of effort to get him under control. We barely caught him after he lost control and ran away into the distance. I'm not.
Aw, my combo.
So, how many times? This time they will win away.
of your services.
Yes, we will.
Trying. Stronger than ever.
Not really.
And you're with a saint. A fine example of a warrior.
Oh, well, thank you.
These people have strength.
Okay.
It would be very for their enemy to provide the
Bro.
Unite our universe with the demons.
only with rage and pain. So,
Devil, I've already seen enough mistakes. I won't let you create any more. You want to get control?
Mira is much stronger than you. Thanks to the enemy. You don't have any. I can't believe it.
Yeah, we seem to be winning here.
My measure. They said that Mira is
There we go.
I'm being pulled in.
one last ace in the hole. I'll send you to the space between dimensions. And it's a one-way trip. Once you go in, there's no coming out.
My battle isn't finished yet.
We needn't worry about that anymore. Let's finish this quickly. It's time to go, Mira.
What the? I can't shake him off. He's so strong. Don't! So weak. Overpower me! How dare you make a fool of me? It's not about the Saiyans. Even my son, Kakarot. I'm here for payback! Never underestimate a Saiyan's power! Get ready! Could I? By the likes of you! Bardock!
My Mira!
It's over, Toa!
After all that effort to strengthen him, some masterpiece that was. I disgust myself. But I won't be giving up that easily.
Man, you've been captured this whole time. Some hero of Toki Toki.
What? It's you! You put my partner under your control too! Toa?
About time for you to retire, homeboy. Oh, wrong button.
How Toa got her information!
Ooh.
There's only one way I know to break Toa's mind control.
Hit him and hit him hard. That's how you do it.
Idiots! I'm surrounded by idiots! Fine. And that... I'll have to... start off with a few.
What the? guess all we ended up getting was that mask.
Welcome home. I was so worried when I lost contact with you.
Where did you end up anyway? Hmm?
We went through a wormhole into an unidentified point in time.
So, how did it all go?
Huh? How did what go?
You know, the... Huh?
I remember my partner.
What did your partner do?
I kicked butt, that's what I did.
You're my partner, right?
Who are you again?
You two have done a lot of great work together. I don't want to see any infighting now.
That's right. The four of us have a sworn duty to defend history.
What's happening?
Oh no! History is changing in all the scrolls at the exact same time!
Oh no! Changes at this scale are bound to affect this world as well. We'll look into the cause of this. You and Trunks should check outside.
Guys, look out! Something weird is happening! Causes a change in the history are happening left and right. We don't know what's going on. Please, y'all gotta listen to me! Oh my god, Cell's already here! Hey, I know you. You're that guy who thinks he's better than me for some reason. You didn't happen to notice anything weird happening around here, have you? Yep, I should have known. Okay, well he didn't know anything. Hey, Goten, have you seen anything happening? Have you noticed anything that weird has happened? Okay.
Let's show you my new power.
Okay. Oh, that's kind of funny. Whew.
Whoa, what am I doing here? For the life of me, I can't remember.
How is the investigation going?
No leads yet. But something really important must have changed. The trouble is, I can't remember what was altered.
I know what it is. It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Let's be real. You have no idea.
I feel like I've forgotten someone important. Is something wrong? Oh, it's the mask you brought back. Who did this mask belong to, anyway? Was it Bardock? No, that's not it. Someone else wore this once. Yeah. I knew the person who wore this mask. We were fighting to bring that person back. It was somebody vitally important. We traveled together through history and fought to restore it. It was my partner. I found it! It's our history!
It's no good. Everything is falling apart.
I'll take care of this somehow! We need you to go restore history!
Alright.
follow me this far.
I'll follow to the ends of time, girl.
Balls from history.
Eh.
That should have changed the outcome of our battle. Should have changed everything. Wiping out even memories. My plans are all ruined. You really know how to make me angry.
Oh, okay. I ain't gonna hold you, Toa. I will follow you to the ends of time. But also, do you guys know how built different she is? That she can just go and kill a dragon, an eternal dragon that grants wishes? Oh, hey Trunks. Hey Trunks, how you doing? That combo.
Looks like we drove her off somehow. We could use strength like that. Yeah. I hope that certain someone shows up. Good to have you back. The shifts in history have faded. Thanks for your help.
And it looks like Mira is gone too. We finally have some peace for a change.
Not yet. Not with Toa still around. We need to find her before something like that happens again.
That won't be necessary.
Supreme Kai of Time!
How did she get in here? The time nest should be protected by a barrier.
It's all thanks to a certain map you brought here for me.
So, that was just a trap.
At last, it's all mine. Such a vast source of dormant energy. It will be more than enough to revive the demon realm.
You were after Toki Toki's egg all along.
With this much power, it will be easy to rule time and space once more. Welcome back, Mira. All right. I no longer have any use for this place. You don't know when to quit, do you?
Okay.
How can you have Mira on the defensive?
Bro, these grabs.
A weaker opponent wouldn't do.
You're laughing? Mira! What is that power you hold? I never granted you such abilities as this. This far exceeds my calculations.
As I floated between dimensions. Put a lot of thought into what it was. It was fighting spirit, the will to stand up against any foe without fear. A being like me, born is the pride of such a spirit. I can no longer call myself strong, because this fight will take me to a whole new level.
Look out! You're overheating! We're going past your limits! You have to stop me! It's too dangerous! You can't hear me. If he doesn't stop, his core will overload and destroy this universe! Maybe I should just run. No! There's no telling how large this explosion will be. If it's able to tear through dimensions and break through this egg, then we're poached. You then!
Haha, we're poached.
If you don't stop Mira soon, then we'll all go up in smoke. I'll lend you my aid. Just hurry and put an end to Mira's recklessness.
Woo. I think it's about time I showed you my brand new trick, Mira. Now how you beat me. Oh wait. No. Ooh. Oh wait, I'll come. You couldn't. Once a villain, always a villain, I guess.
How could you go and destroy your own power limiter? You've bungled everything right to the end. I'll need to take out your core and fix it.
No repairs will be needed. Oh, I've grown past your schematics. I'm walking on my own now. Now, I will evolve into something beyond myself. By absorbing my own creator.
Mira! But I was the one who made you. You'd turn on me? You're nothing but a failure.
I'm getting an unusual energy reading.
This feels wonderful.
Hey, can you hear me? He absorbed all the power from Toki Toki's egg. There's nothing we can do to stop him now. Quickly, escape is the only chance.
It's a little too soon to start giving up.
Well. It isn't Kakarot. Uh-oh.
I can scarcely believe the power coursing through me. Now there's no creator ordering me around. The only desire I have to beat you with my own hands. You say it are endless wellsprings of power. You have my undying. That I must beat you.
Lighten up, old man. I don't know about all that timeline mumbo-jumbo, but I do know that this guy is ridiculously tough. But I don't see that as a reason not to fight.
I see it as a reason not to fight. How'd I get hit?
Keep struggling for me.
Stinks a bit, doesn't it? Well, I am using my
Wait, he was using his full power.
What?
Everyone. All of Goku's friends are cheering for me too. They give me the ball where I need to succeed! Dragon Fist! Oh, she says it. I have this move, by the way, I just haven't equipped it.
Does this mean I lose? It was a good fight. I have no regrets.
I suppose that's the end of that.
Yeah, I think we can watch over history in peace for a while now.
Okay, sure. Maybe just, well, like what we talking about, like 5 days, 10 days, 2 weeks,
Only for a while?
15 days max.
Someone is bound to try to disturb history again, but it's our job to stop them.
For you guys, it'll be in a few days.
The path of training never ends, eh?
I still have a long way to go. These events, they taught me that much.
Bro, I mean, you got a dad that can go Super Saiyan Blue. Go find him.
Now, there's no need to worry. You're not going to be alone in this endeavor.
Right.
I told you, this isn't for eating!
You have to admit, it looks pretty tasty.
What do you think we've been fighting for? I swear you're worse than Mira.
Sorry.
Oh, hey, everybody! It's almost time for a new universe to hatch from the egg. We should all go and watch.
This is a rare opportunity, you bet.
Well, well. What sort of history will we see take shape today?
I hope there's a lot of tough fighters. Just thinking about it has me.
Feeling pumped up, right?
Hey, watch it. Don't steal my lines.
This is wholesome. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is the end of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Hey, man. The story still checks out. It's still Dragon Ball at the end of it. It's Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball G, or not GT, but Dragon Ball Super, and everything in between. So I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts and opinions on how I, think the game is, and then we're just gonna skip to the ending credits. So, as you guys know, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is probably the game. I will say, without a shadow of a doubt, there is just no game like it. There really is just no game like it. Like, there's others that come close a little bit. There's some that I thought maybe would take its place as like one of the better fighting games in its respective genre. It's not the best fighting game of all time. There are other better fighting games out there that just doesn't, hit different. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, on the other hand, is just such a unique game that playing through the story, playing online, playing anything else that may have it, just parallel quests, just making your characters as OP as heck. There is just really no game like it. There really is. This is a one of a lifetime. Well, not one of a lifetime, but it's one in a million. It's a dime a dozen, Because granted, this is just a Dragon Ball game. At the end of it, you play through the story. You fight Raditz, you fight Vegeta, you fight Frieza, you fight Cell, you fight Boo, and then depending on where you're at, you fight characters from Dragon Ball Super, which we will get into later. But genuinely, there is just no other game like Xenoverse, and multiple people can dispute me on this one, but I have more people. That would be more people on my side that will say that this game is very unique and very different than anybody would say, oh, it's just a Dragon Ball game at the end of it. Because it's not like Raging Blast. It's not like Budokai or Budokai Tenkaichi. It's not even like, shoot, it's not even like Naruto or Bleach or it's not even like close to being like, Demon Slayer, like Tekken, like Street Fighter. It's nothing like that. Like, you can tell the difference between playing Xenoverse and then playing Tekken. You know what I mean? I mean, it's an obvious difference, but you don't have that same feeling, that same drive. When you play this game and you genuinely love it, you don't stop playing. And even if you do stop playing, you just miss it after a while. You just want to go back to it. And there are several content creators that say the same thing. There are points in times where it's like, you don't want to just put the game down because of you put the game down because sometimes you just got to step away. If something's pissing you off, you just got to take a moment to just calm down, you know what I mean, air out your frustration and feelings, to take a nap or go to sleep or just come out the next day a little bit more refreshed, a little bit more rejuvenated, and then you go back into the swing of things. It's the same feeling I get with Tekken, but in Tekken it kind of just starts far too early. But when it comes to Xenoverse, it just like, you remember how fun this game is, and it just hits you how fun the game can be. The story, the characters, the art style, you know what I mean, everything about it just says Xenoverse. So you just smile at the end of it. You just can't help but to just cheese your way through. And even if I'm playing it in the most basic and simplistic way, I didn't put on any type of QQ Bangs. I did put on a Super Soul, but it was just something to give me a little bit more a little bit more experience and cash at the end of it. And then you have mentors that you would normally beat, but you can learn their moves and equip that onto your character, and they can make it a little bit more broken. At the end of the day, it is still very much a game that there are more people who would enjoy it more if the whole concept wasn't broken, because at the beginning of its infancy, people only play, well, I guess at the beginning of it, they only played with certain characters. That's Blue Goku, Hit, Gogeta, Cooler, and I think one more character before this game was officially released. And then those characters who were in the base roster tend to be the most broken characters in the game. And then after it was released, and even still after other DLC characters, people only played with those characters. They only played Blue Goku, they only played with Hit, they only played with Cooler. And even Cooler fell down after a while, but got picked right back up when they came out with custom characters. And then there's the fact that, characters like Hit, characters like Goku, and Goku's an easy starter pack character. He's just like too good no matter which form of him you play. And all forms of Goku, I think except GT Goku, are really good. And even GT Goku, though, is not like better than the other Gokus, he's still a very good Goku. Don't get me wrong, he's still good. It's just in this situation, it's like Goku in general is just a better version, and then Blue Goku being the best version of Goku. And then you got UI Goku and UI Sign Goku, who are just, I ain't gonna say infinitely better, but they're just insanely good. But that doesn't take away from the fact that other characters in this game are also good too. Like, I say Cooler for example, but this form of Cooler is actually really good. Even though Final Form Cooler is better, Metal Cooler is stronger technically, but Final Form Cooler is just a better overall character. Good damage, good movesets, an easy bait standard break, like an easy to use standard break compared to the other forms of Cooler. Their standard breaks you genuinely would fail. This form of Cooler actually is, a better version because it lands, and Supernova Cooler just does a lot of damage. And then you got other characters too. For example, I used to main Android 17, because 17 is one of my favorite characters in this game, or in the series, or in Dragon Ball in general. So I picked up 17 because like nobody plays 17. Find out that he has one of the highest base attack damage in the game, and then also come to find out that he has a good chunk of ki, good chunk of stamina, and nobody plays him, so nobody knows how to fight him. His moves are unorthodox and weird, and he has probably some of the most broken moves in the game. 16 is actually a slept on not top tier, but a strong character. But then you have other characters like Birder, Jace, Ginyu. Characters you expect to be weak are actually really good. Raditz is even considered good in this game. Can you believe that? Raditz of all characters considered good in this game. And you got other characters like Jocko, even the Cell Juniors in this game are actually pretty good. Granted, they have like very low defense, but it's still a very strong, well, strong is not the word I would use, but very good character, a very nice, easy enough characters. Videl is pretty good in this game, and despite contrary belief, Hercule is actually pretty good. He has a ton of iframes, and as much as we just clown on him for being like the joke character, the custom variation of Hercule is dumb. It's insanely dumb. And though, crazy enough, when it comes to characters like, let's say, for example, Trunks and Gohan, now, we all know Trunks as the one who just screwed up history. He's always failing. He's every sense of the word a failure, right? He goes back in time. He needs help from other people. He can't handle it himself. And then now he's part of the Time Patrol. Well, he's still screwing up. He's still not that good. He wants to recruit people for the Time Patrol, but in actuality, he's the one who needs training to be better at Time Patrollers because he couldn't save Gohan. Still, he went back and defeated Cell and the androids in his timeline, but then needed help later down the line too. And then Gohan, well, Kid Gohan in this game, Kid Gohan is actually really good. Teen Gohan sucks, ironically enough. And Adult Gohan is better. Ultimate Gohan, and then I think Gohan that can go Super Saiyan. Even Dad Gohan is actually really good. And Great Saiyaman as well. And then Vegeta, people say Vegeta's not that good. I think Vegeta's kind of nasty. Because I main Vegeta as well. Or I used to main Vegeta as well. And then there are just characters in general that are just like, once you see what they're like Turles, he's a slept on good character. The DLC character, all DLC characters in my opinion, I think are really good. I think there are some who are just questionably not that good, but there are others. Janemba, he's not a DLC character, but he's a base character. Actually really good. And so that's what I mean by Xenoverse being such a unique game, because even in games like Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and Sparking Zero, where every character is viable, you only see a select few characters, but you lose a select few characters. Like, if you guys have seen any of my other Sparking Zero videos, well, I only have like, 4 or 5 Sparking Zero videos. In one of those videos, I went up against a Bobbity and lost. Like, Bobbity. Bobbity in Sparking Zero is crazy. Bobbity would never appear in Xenoverse for any given reason, because that character would never be played, and that would be a waste of my $10 just to pick up Bobbity and just say, oh, you could do all this with him. Like, nobody really cares about Bobbity. But Bobbity is in the base roster in Sparking Zero, and crazy enough, he's not nasty, but losing to him is embarrassing. No different than losing to a Zyman or a Cell Jr. or to a Hercule or to a small Majin Buu in this game. It's also quite embarrassing, but it's doable, and that's kind of what makes it different and unique, is that you can play with these characters despite how good or bad. Crazy enough, good characters have bad traits that are still strong in their hands, and bad characters have good traits that makes them equal in footing to the better characters. That's what kind of makes it evenly balanced. And all characters in this game are pretty broken too. They always have broken mechanics. They have moves that do a ton of damage. Frieza's Emperor Death Beam is probably the most notoriously strongest move in the game. Like, it's fast, it does a lot of damage, and depending on how much you key, if you have 10 bars of key, it's basically a 30,000 damaging move, or 3 health bars of a move if you don't have an evasive. And you don't even need a stamina breaker. You just put them at 1 bar stamina. If you don't have 3 bars to use an evasive, or 2 to have an evasive, you basically die. And then, like I said before, Blue Goku, and then Blue Kaioken Goku, still insanely strong. And then there are other characters that I can't even think of that are just insane as well. I think some of the DLC characters like Jiren is insane. Gogeta, Blue Gogeta is insane. Mira in this game is actually pretty nasty too. Toa as well. I mean, they're not the strongest, but they have their quirks about them. And I've won several fights with them once before. When it gets to their turn in online matches, when I get to that point, I'll showcase just how, well, I ain't gonna showcase how broken they are, but I'll showcase like anybody can pick them up and then they do well. But yeah, Xenoverse, Xenoverse in general, man. Xenoverse is just, it's just crazy, you know. Whis and Vados, I'm telling you, they're strong. Beerus, I picked up Beerus for like a brief moment in time just to see if he was actually pretty good. And granted, he's not the strongest character in the game, but he is insane. There's a reason why they call him God Destruction Beerus. But also, even though Xenoverse 2 has like a 10-year long lifespan, it's held up. I see why this game is held up for so long. This game has Toe looking good in the shop, by the way. Like, this game is held up for so long, having 21, 22, 23 DLCs, because they put 10 years of time into this game. It is Xenoverse at the end of it, and you don't understand what Xenoverse genuinely means when it comes to the game itself. Xenoverse isn't talking about the games, it's talking about the endless possibilities that this game represents. That's why Xenoverse 3 is so hype. It's telling a story of something that does not exist, featuring this guy. This is not even talking about his story. This is just Dragon Ball in general. What Goku has laid the foundation for. Endless possibilities. Future endeavors. A threat behind every corner. There's always someone out there stronger than you that you can take on. There's always something happening. There's always an event. Xenoverse makes it so that there's an endless branching of possibilities where fighting against someone good or bad. Like, what if Goku fought Goku? What if Beerus fought Champa? What if there are other Saiyans? What if there are multiple Saiyans? What if Bardock never died? What if Gohan beat the androids? You know what I mean? What ifs? A series of what ifs. That is Xenoverse in general. And the Time Patrol is a good added effect to that. It just shows you that there are histories that need to be correct, but there are other areas where they wouldn't normally happen, you know? And I would like it for one day that there be a game where the game only tells you a series of what ifs, not like how Sparking Zero does it, but kind of like, you know, just a game where the base game itself is a series of what ifs, and they can change depending on, you know, the area situation or whatever. But yeah, that's just Xenoverse in general, man. That is just Xenoverse in general. It's a fun game. It doesn't stop being fun until it stops being fun, and then you just go to sleep and come back the next day, and it's fun again. It's just fun again. But that's enough of my rambling. Let's see what happens next.
Thanks, Whis. You really saved my skin.
And that looks to be that. Well, I advise we head back home. Lingering in an era not our own, well, it's just not a good idea.
Really? I heard there was gonna be food. You know, as a reward. That's too bad.
Why didn't you tell me that earlier?
Huh?
And now the pieces come together. I thought Lord Beerus was oddly absent. All right, now that that's settled, let's get going.
Hold on.
Which is better? I guess they're both good.
My apologies.
I wonder who could be foolish enough to interfere with my precious snack time.
Lord Beerus!
Oh, it's you, Elder Kai.
Lord Beerus himself! What an honor! What is this pain in the butt doing back here?
I heard you were celebrating the egg's return, so I thought I'd stop by for a quick gander.
The nerve! He shows up now after all he's done?
I can hear you. Dial it down a few decibels if you're gonna talk to yourself. I've destroyed galaxies for much less, you know. I'll just destroy you instead.
Here you go. Please, help yourselves.
Don't mind if I do.
State your wish. I shall grant any wish that you ask.
This isn't something we should take to Shinron. I'm a pretty capable cook, you know.
Key!
I know. Okay have a lot of mouths to feed.
Seriously? The Dragon Balls aren't for ordering takeout.
But why not? It is a festive occasion after all.
Seriously, that's true. In that case, can you whip us up the feast? That'll leave everyone here stuffed and satisfied?
Consider it done.
Whis, this sushi really is delicious. Where did he get off to?
I have to admit I was worried. But you all pulled through in the end. Right, Trunks? Thanks for everything.
Well, we had a lot of help. Goku, is something bothering you?
Nah, I've just been wondering about something.
What's that?
Which one of us do you think is stronger?
Well, I've been at this longer, so...
That still doesn't mean you'd be the better fighter, though. I mean, Goku became stronger than his brother, right?
Now I'm wondering myself.
You know, you could always fight and see the results.
Exactly! That's what I wanted to hear! Now bring it on!
Stop, stop! What are you doing? Aren't these two supposed to be fighting? You just sit back and watch.
Aw, don't I get to have any fun?
Goku, please.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. The story, base story, of Xenoverse 2. But there is still more. There's a lot more to be told right after the situation that happened with Toa and Mira. There's more to tell. For example, whatever happened with Gohan and Bardock. They're still stuck in the past of an unfinished part of history. Maybe that's something we should look into, yeah? There's also other what-ifs that we can check out. For example, what happened after Resurrection F, maybe? DLCs that we haven't checked out. There's a possibility of maybe we could, in fact, fight, you know, the other Time Patrol. This one is actually a stand-in Time Patrol because the other Time Patrol is just another female character or another male character that I made in Xenoverse 1. So, unfortunately, that's not going to be in this one because of reasons. But that's going to do it for this episode of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. The final part of the story, the final episode in this part of the story will conclude, but the next one now starts. And if you guys are interested and want to see what my character is capable of for other future endeavors, and as well as you want to see more of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 on this channel, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.